Hello, my dark souls. I'm here in MonstahXpo 2026 Summer Camp Edition. It's full of all kinds of monsters, amazing spooky merchandise, and legendary horror actors like Bill Moseley and Lisa Wilcox.
I wanna meet Bill Moseley. I heard he's a cannibal. I wonder what great recipes he has.
Don't embarrass me! Now that she's gone, let's walk around and see what we can find. I first stopped by to see Mr. Moseley, who is famous for playing Shop Top Sawyer in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2.
Hey, maybe I could get a copy. And you could autograph it to a far out fan.
And Otis B. Driftwood in Rob Zombie's Firefly Family Trilogy. There's plenty of interviews about him, covering his intense roles, but I didn't find much information about his time as a writer during the late 70s and early 80s. I especially became interested about that side of his career while I was reading a vintage issue of National Lampoon's magazine, and I noticed that he was credited as one of the editors. National Lampoon's was the greatest comedy magazine, only equal to Mad Magazine. If it wasn't for Lampoon's, there wouldn't be a Saturday Night Live or all those hilarious Chevy Chase movies. The fact that Mr. Moseley used to work in the satirical Lampoon's world, but is now more famous for playing human monsters in serious films, shows what a fascinating, complex artist he is.
God damn, I can't believe it.
I'm here with one of the greatest actors of modern times, Mr. Bill Moseley. Mr. Moseley, you worked for National Lampoon's before as an editor, right?
Yes, I did actually. I was actually in the true section, so I did a lot of photo essays. And what I would do is, I didn't have an apartment at the time when I was living in New York City, where Lampoon was. So I would go to the old photo libraries of AEP, Associated Press, and United Press International, and I would find matching photographs, and I would print them in the true section of the Lampoon. So that was basically what I did for them. And I also did photo essays for Rolling Stone and for Vanity Fair. And that was how I kept putting hamburgers on my table.
Do you still write?
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. I write, I have I'm on Facebook at Chop Top Moseley. And so I do daily stupid postings on that. I do write. Yeah. I mean, that was what when I was in college, I graduated as an English major.
So that's been how many years writing?
Well, I graduated in 1974. So you tell
84.
me. 74.
Oh, 74.
Yeah. So that's 100 years of writing. So I do a lot. Yes.
I have my own homage to pulp magazines, and I wanted to give you a copy of it.
Okay, that sounds great. Wonderful. Neo-Pulps. I like it. All right.
Thank you so much. Oh, one quick question.
Yes.
Do you hate AI?
Do I hate AI? Only when it tries to, when it pretends it's reality.
That's my mortal enemy right now.
I mean, I like it if it makes things easier, I like it, but if it pretends it's reality, I don't like it.
That's a very good answer. Thank you, Mr. Moseley.
Okay.
I am the devil, and I am here to do the devil's work.
After that great conversation with Mr. Moseley, I went to see one of my favorite final girls, Lisa Wilcox, who played Alice Johnson, the Dream Master, in A Nightmare on Elm Street 4 and 5. Many horror fans, including myself, consider Miss Wilcox to be the best and most kick-ass final girl in the Nightmare series.
Hello, I'm here with the best final girl of Nightmare on Elm Street. So tell me, were you ever haunted by Freddy in your nightmares?
I was never haunted by Freddy in my nightmares. I love horror films. I'm fascinated by them. But I will tell you what does haunt my dreams, or if I have a nightmare, Planet of the Apes.
Really?
Yes. I have the nightmare is I'm like 5 years old, and I'm in my arms of my mother, and we're at the zoo. And we go to where the monkeys and chimpanzees or whatever, and a gorilla reaches through the bars, pulls me out of my mother's arms, takes me into his cage, and there's a back door in his cage, and he opens the door, and it's Planet of the Apes.
That sounds like Jason Gorilla His.
That's my nightmare.
He's an enemy of mine, Jason Gorilla His, and he's a gorilla slasher.
Oh God.
That sounds like him. He's been haunting you.
Oh,
Uncle
yes.
Freddy has been slacking though.
Yeah, but see, I beat Freddy twice. He doesn't scare me.
You hear that, Uncle Freddy? Disappointment.
Now, it was time to meet all the interesting characters that MonstahXpo had summoned. I started with Michael Myers, but he just kept trying to stab me or choke me, so I had to teach his slashery butt a lesson.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Hey, it's showtime, baby.
Are you afraid of anything?
I'm afraid of Lydia not saying yes. Come on, Lydia. Come on. We got to get married. Come on. It's about time. I mean, how many years have we been trying, and it's like, come on. Right? Unless you want to get married.
Not really. I only love myself. I already got married with myself.
I'm used to rejection, guys. It's all right. It happens all the time.
And I'm a demon.
I don't care about that. I like demons.
Well, you gotta be careful with me.
Oh, yeah? Why?
I don't know. Don't wanna find out.
Maybe I do.
It's showtime.
I can find Vivitui anywhere. If she gets hungry enough, she'll start causing all sorts of gory trouble. She cannot control her gluttonous appetite. I learned that the hard way some months ago when I was having a friendly interrogation with a slave AI mayor. But you'll see that for yourself when you watch tonight's short story, Undead Gluttony, aka A Nightmare on Hades Street.
My pancreas!
I am Melevill, and I'm here to do the Meleville's work.
You already told me who you are. I swear, I don't have the information you want, see? They won't let us talk to the higher-ups. I'm just a lonely mayor. I got paid, I got tech and benefits for my signature, and that's it. Please, help! Help! I am in my happy place. Did I beat my parents?
You're still going with that, huh? I'm going to get all Kruger on your AI slave ass when I shove this glove up your...
Keep it down, please. I'm trying to concentrate on my recipe.
How the hell did you get in my torture room?
I picked the lock with what was left of yesterday's dinner. Anyway, I'm making a special sauce. I don't wanna mess it up because I'm...
I don't care about your stupid sauce! If you don't have anything useful to get information from this pig, then leave! Who in Hades is ringing the doorbell at such times? Who in Hades is interrupting my torture?
I don't know. But you should go check. I'm too hungry to fight if anything happens.
That's why you're coming with me.
I am my happy place. I am really my happy place.
Miss Melevill,
Who's asking and why should I care?
I just need a signature for quite a number of packages here.
How many?
I have 110 here and half of those need signing. So, we should get started now.
Who in the name of all this big drift is spending all my money on this bizarre crap? Are you eating my information source?
I thought I could help you make some talk. He has standardized.
But did he talk?
He actually did. Said a lot about it. A lot of interesting things. Just like you wanted.
Well, spit it out. Not that, you idiot. Spill the beans.
I didn't have any beans, but I could go get some.
Just tell me what he said.
It tasted so good I forgot.
After that fiasco, I should have left her in the darkest corners of Hades, where she belongs. But I guess I'm just too forgiving sometimes. You know what they say. You can choose your friends, but not your cannibal, undead, gluttonous idiot family.
Shut up, you bitch hog!
Vivitui will return to tell you all about her favorite cooking after this short commercial break.
Warning, the following program has been rated TVEB for extremely bizarre. If you are mentally sensitive to schizophrenic imagery and tang orange juice, stop watching this video right now. And go listen to my podcast, Midnight Movie Theater. Do you love bad movies? Great movies? Movies that should probably be illegal! Midnight Movie Theater breaks down horror and cult films with laughs, hot takes, and zero respect. You can listen to Midnight Movie Theater wherever you want, whenever you want.
Look who I just found here. A very interesting personality. So, I don't think I need to ask this, but are you afraid of anything?
Not too much.
Didn't even have to ask. What do you think about shadow demons?
Interesting.
Cool, we're cool then. Look who I found here. Satana and Constantine. They fight demons, but they say they're okay with me. Is that true?
Yes, after all, even we have to have a holiday.
I suppose that's good.
Okay, I'll let it slide. So, what are you afraid of?
Nothing. Actually, no. I think the only thing I'm afraid of is losing.
Running out of beer, mate.
Not so bad.
It's okay. Each has their own fear, I guess. What do you think about AI?
Absolutely not.
Not my thing.
You see how people who fight demons and demons can team up to fight against AI.
I mean, after all, we have to have, it strips away actual talent. And it's not fair that why should people like us, on both ends, work so hard for our craft? Why should we have it stripped away by someone with a few puts of a button? How's that fair?
Exactly. I agree.
I've been through several levels of hell, and that doesn't scare me as much as this AI shit does.
That's fair.
I might have to catch up with you guys later to fight the AI. I have some pesky ones behind me.
Even though I'm pure evil, I do have a soft spot in my black heart for indie filmmakers. And as I walked through the con, I sensed there were some nearby.
Who are you?
I am Ryan Santiago. I am an actor, and I've done like half of these movies.
Wow.
What else do you want to know about me?
I don't know. Whatever you want to say.
I was born in Ponce, Puerto Rico.
I know Ponce, Puerto Rico. We were just there.
We call each other los boricuas. Aquí están los puertorriqueños. Here the Puerto Rican. Los boricuas.
So you made this film.
I have assisted in making a lot of these films. My buddy Matt is he's somewhere around here. He is the writer and director and the founder of this company, Mad Angel Films. I joined about 2012, doing mostly acting stuff, which is my passion.
And what have you done in terms of acting? Like what kind of roles?
Okay, well, so this is our most popular movie, Graveyard Shark.
We've searched this graveyard over, and there's no sign of a shark.
Well, what about all the reports of shark attacks in this area?
Really? Now that's just some old town folklore meant to scare the kids.
If I was you, I'd get my ass up out of here while you could.
I play the sheriff, and I am right there. That is our most popular movie.
We love those.
I also do action adventure, even though I am a stoner in this one. This is a pirate movie, a pirate slasher. But I am also Slade Collins. So that's me on the cover there. I am a relic hunter that saves the world multiple times and punches Nazis in the face.
Oh, we recently did an episode about punching Nazis and taking their scalps.
Oh, okay. What is this?
Melevill the Shadow Demon interviewing you.
I like it.
Of course you do.
Call me Slade.
Now, I'm with the director and writer of the films. What can you tell us about this film?
I'm Matt Peters, writer and director and owner of Mad Angel Films. We've been making films now for the last 19 years. We've done 24 films so far, and you've selected a fine assortment of films, our most popular one being Graveyard Shark, which is about a big giant murderous shark lives in the graveyard. Then we have Blood Red Beach, which just came out last year. It's a fun pirate slasher film. We've also selected Slade Collins' The Tree of Life, which is a fun action-adventure film. We've been doing this. We love it. It's absolutely fun, wild, crazy films that we love. Practical effects, a lot of gore, a lot of comedy. And it's something that we absolutely enjoy doing. And we're starting soon on our 25th film, Slaughterface. So keep an eye out for that one.
Thank you so much.
I took home 3 Mad Angel Films Blu-rays. And the first one I watched was the pirate slasher, Blood Red Beach. The plot mixes ghostly pirate lore with the slasher genre, body comedies, and even some relationship drama. I was immediately impressed by the high production values of this film and its fun party energy. There is a specific scene of a blood moon illuminating a shore that was absolutely breathtaking, like it was taken from the cover of an 80s metal album. This film is everything modern indie filmmaking should be.
This ends now.
Yeah. Cross me and die. By sword or by boot, I care not. Now lead me to my treasure.
Hello, my dark souls. As you can see, my worshippers here prepare a whole room for me. What are you guys afraid of the most?
Definitely, I'm afraid of the dark, actually, sometimes because just you never know what the heck's in there.
What will be there? I wonder. I'm a shadow demon.
Uh-oh. I'm afraid of you now.
I'm Peter. What about you?
Bugs and creepy crawlies.
Oh, I love creepy crawlies. I won't say the one that I don't like so much, just in case.
Yeah, just especially the ones that like to go under your skin after you expire.
Oh, like scarabs?
Yeah.
Egyptian scarabs?
And the worms.
I have a witch here. As you can see, she's got amazing things she's conjured up. What do you think about conjuring shadow demon?
Oh, shadow demons. A little bit scary, but, you know, if you conjure them the right way, you can make them your slave as well.
I ain't nobody's slave.
Oh.
I take slaves, like that one.
Yeah, there you go.
So, are you afraid of anything?
Yeah, some of the clowns walking around here today are pretty scary. The ones on the stilt.
What do you have over here?
Well, right over there is all Big Top Tinies, where our giant clown walking around with a hammer on his shoulder, about 8.5 feet tall. Nobody knows he's a painter, so if anybody buys one from him, he will sign it and get a picture with him. And right over here are actually all my pieces. I do a lot of tour stops in Salem, Massachusetts, in watercolor and gouache, and I like to put the tourists as ghosts with witch hats and their phones out, because that's all I see.
With Midnight Shadows and Wishes, we create woodland wonders or woodland whispers. We collect moss, flowers, and moss, butterflies, and then we turn them into artwork so that you can have them forever. Here you'll see I have a hurricane that's got a blue butterfly in it with some mushrooms and some moss that I collected from my yard. And then over there you'll see my woodland whispers, which are deer skulls that are turned into beautiful bouquets that you hang on your wall.
Do you ever consider doing that with humans?
That would be awesome.
It's one of mine.
Welcome to my dinner table. My favorite cooking book is The Ghastly Crumb Tinies by Edward Gorey. You can tell he's a great chef because he has Gorey in his last name. Let me show you the great recipes he has here, which are in alphabetical order. A is for Amy, who fell down the stairs. B is for Basil, assaulted by bears. Oh, Basil. C is for Clara, who wasted away. D is for Desmond, thrown out of a sleigh. E is for Ernest, who choked on a peach. Oh, peach. F is for Fanny, so dragged by a leash. I'm too hungry to continue. I'll read more on another video. I have to go cut me some fresh meat. Stay hungry, my cannibal sirs.
Hello, I'm here with
Ray Duwamabe.
And what is this? What do you make?
I publish Scars magazine. We've been publishing since 2006. That is the wonderful Sadie Katz on the cover of the new issue. It's Scars Mag, at gmail.com and Scarsmag on Instagram and scarsmag.com.
So, what do you think about AI?
AI is probably the best thing and worst thing to ever happen because it makes things easy for most people, but it also takes away individuality, and you don't really get to see true creativity. But on the other hand, it can be a useful tool in getting things done quicker that you couldn't usually do on your own. So it's like a toss-up. But in art, no, absolutely not.
Obliteration for it.
Yes. But I mean, if you're doing stuff like editing text documents or things like that, we've been using AI for decades and just didn't know it. So anytime that you do anything like transcription online, that's AI. AI is doing all the work for you. But when it comes down to artwork, I think people that do artwork need to not produce AI and call it theirs.
And it could have stayed just like that, doing what it was doing before it was taking all the water.
Yes, taking the water, the pollution that it creates, and the fact that it controls everything we do now. Energy cost, everything. It's horrible.
And they keep exploding my home.
I had heard of Scars magazine before, but never had the opportunity to read an issue until now. As soon as I did, I immediately became a fan. It has gorgeous and gory pages, full of high-quality photographs and in-depth interviews, with thoughtful questions that go beyond what you usually find in digital platforms. It's definitely New England's greatest indie horror magazine.
I found a real gorgeous sister over here. So what do you do over here?
Well, I'm here for all your creature comforts. So, and by creature, I mean that literally. So we've discovered recently that human is actually the basic model, and so we've decided to start making upgrades to modify you into whatever dragon, elf, fairy, or monster you desire. It's
or demon?
More fun that way. Or demon. Of course, demon. We've realized that it's only humans who pay taxes, and a good way to get around that is to be a demon, elf, or dragon.
I kill a bill collector.
There you go. That works. You know, I do have a couple of guys I'd like to put on your list if you're open to it.
Yes, just tell me. Conjure me.
Okay, so first of all, my landlord, if you could start with him.
I love destroying landlords.
Oh, beautiful. And then I did get a speeding ticket the other week. If you could take care of him too.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Done.
See?
Done, sister.
What are friends for?
What are you afraid of the most?
Missing out.
Missing out?
Missing out.
That's a really good answer.
Yeah.
What scares you the most?
What scares me the most? Probably, I wouldn't say any horror characters. Probably that anime stuff. It's kind of weird to me.
Yes, that's a mummified hand right here.
Is it real?
No, I created it. Yeah.
Will you be willing to make one real?
I would.
To make a real?
Yeah, why not? I just cut somebody's hand off and then mummify it, right? That's the best way to do it.
It can
right?
be an accident.
Oh, could be. Could be an accident, yeah. You get force somebody's hand, chop it off and make it into a mummified hand, yeah.
Yeah, or maybe I'm using my katana and accidentally chop somebody's hand.
You could do that too. Nice machete. I think it'd make a cleaner cut with a machete.
Oh, I'll try that next.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So one quick question. Are you afraid of anything?
No. I have no fear.
Not even shadow demons?
No. I have no fear of shadow demons.
You're a friend to me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Not feeding from you then?
Yep. I'm friends with... In fact, I like to make friends with demons. Because, you make your friends with your shadow side, right? So that's a demon, too.
Speaking of destroying AI, I think I found one.
After destroying that AI, I had to make a quick exit. Luckily, I had already gathered enough information about what people were fearing in 2026 and how most of them felt about AI. What surprised me the most was that none, ever suspected that a real shadow demon was walking amongst them, I don't think they would have cared anyway, because they are horror fans, admirers of the dark things in life. As long as you're friendly and respectful, they'll accept anyone or anything, even a shadow entity. I never found out where Vivitui ended up in, but I'm sure she'll turn up sooner or later.
Yeah.